Hello, hello, hello. Happy Monday. I hope you had a great weekend. I will share some great news that happened in our family, not this weekend, but last weekend. We have a new member of our family. Lily Rose was born 9/9/22 at 11:55 p.m. Uh, and the whole family is reveling around her and brings a smile to our face, which is a perfect thing for today's topic, which is finding happiness. We all, well, most of us want to be happy, and if you ask most parents about what they want for themselves or their family and or their families, the answer is some version of we want them and us to be healthy and happy and successful. But um, how does that happen? You know, there's it's so easy to get caught. There's been a lot of drama, and it's so easy for us to get caught up in the drama around us. We take it in, and then our actions and our attitudes reflect something else, not really us. Whether it's the world around us, the events of the world around us, or a remark by a loved one, or our kids' behaviors. Um, we internalize that. We take it in and we react in a way that leaves us feeling disappointment or malaise or worse. Um, these feelings are real, but they're not. But they're not internal. We internalize them, but they're driven by external circumstances. We often want to do the best for our kids. We want to give them everything because we want them to be happy. Uh, we want somebody to treat us in a certain way or do certain things for us because we want them to make us happy. But if we're waiting around for someone or something to make us happy, we're going to have a long wait, losing weight, getting that job, finding the love of your life, having the perfect day, winning the lottery will not make you happy. Um, there are two easy ways to get happier right away, and then a couple of other less so that are less easy. Um, One thing is gratitude. A study shows that um, when you have gratitude for what you have, you can be 25% happier. That's like walking around happy for 6 more hours a day. It can boost your immunity. It helps to alleviate anger. It helps to alleviate disappointment and fears and frustrations. Uh, And it has even been shown to heal pain and illness in your body. And it can certainly heal relationships. So, gratitude. How could you do that with all that's going on, with all the disappointments, with all the hurts, with all the trials and tribulations of daily life? How do you practice gratitude? Um, Deep breathing. I'm a big fan of deep breathing. Also, think about 5 things each day that you're grateful for, for which you are grateful. Um, and remind yourself that what you focus on expands. So if you look for the good, you'll find more good. The second thing that you can do that's really easy is smile, even when you don't feel like smiling. Uh, a smile spurs powerful chemical reaction in the brain, and it makes you feel happier. It's also, I think, contagious. When you smile, your brain releases tiny molecules called neuropeptides. Yeah, neuropeptides. Um, to help fight off stress, and um, then the other neurotransmitters like dopamine and serotonin and endorphins come into play too, and they act as a mild pain reliever. And serotonin is an antidepressant. So just smile. Even though you're not feeling, and I'm not saying these feelings aren't real, but if you want to get out of that funk, um, it's easy to get caught up, I said, in the days and the drama around us. But how we choose to look at these things is up to us. Life is not all lollipops and candy, roses and flies. But And yeah, right. And it's okay to be sad, and it's okay to be angry, and it's okay to be mad. Um, Burying your head in the sand and pretending that everything is always rosy is I would discourage also. It's a false narrative, false happiness. But our thoughts decide how we respond. So, not the other way around. So, we have the power. So, don't give away that power. If we're feeling frustrated, unheard, um, unsupported, unloved, whatever, some things you could do to flip that switch, to take control back and get back to the happiness that you want to feel. Here are some things you could do. First of all, communicate what you need. Ask for what you want. People will treat you the way you allow them to treat you. So if someone's not treating you the way you feel you should be treated, don't allow it. um, which we get back to boundaries. Understand and set your boundaries. Make sure they're respected. That's on us. That's not on other people. uh, when you make a mistake, own it, apologize, and move on. Don't dwell over your mistakes and get wrapped up in the negative of what you did. Everybody makes mistakes. You're human. Apologize, move on. um, Self-control. Lock it down. You need to do what you need to do when you need to do it, when it needs to get done. Learn how to say no. That's an important one. Not now, to others. And be persistent. You have to keep going and consistent, especially if you're you're switching, you're initiating new patterns, if you're changing old habits into new. Uh, and remember that you cannot control other people. You can't make them do things because you want them to do them. You only can control you. So some introspection into why people are not respecting you or respecting your boundaries or listening to you um, might help. You get to decide how you react to your kids. You get to decide how you're going to treat your spouse or your significant other. You get to decide if you're going to walk through life for the day with a shitty attitude, feeling sorry for yourself, or you're going to be happy. You get to decide how you show up for yourself, for your family, and for the world. And that's kind of what Encourage Greatness is about, helping people just like you overcome that frustration, overwhelm, helping you to find your power, helping you to build your parenting muscles so that you can make the choices that best serve you and your family, so that you can find that happiness, so that you can have the resilience to work through your quote mistakes or your anger or your frustration, with strategies and techniques and support, um, that helps you to be the parent you want to be, because you have it. Let me tell you, you have this. You just have to sometimes dig a little bit deeper for it. Even if this sounds like something you want to need, just let's set up a call. DM me or or comment below, and we'll work something out. Well, that's it. Happiness now. Happiness abounds. And ciao ciao for now. And remember, smile.